Tell them about Jesus, the man who sets you free, who carried the...
Alrighty, this is an exciting video, way different than what I usually do, but I was, I shouldn't get going until I explain a little bit more, huh? So I was recommended by a friend to sign up for Resiners. And see what they would send me. And look what they sent me. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is my chair that I sit in because it won't fit on my table. It is huge. I'm gonna have to measure it because I'm a bit overwhelmed. Look at that. 16 inches by 13 inches. It's a big one. And it says Resiners epoxy resin kit. I do have their code in my box now. I'm a affiliate. So, and then down here it says half gallon, and it says kit. So there's more in it than just the resin. Isn't it beautiful? Do you see that? I'm going to save that and find a way to put it in resin. That's the old junk journal in me coming out. So the main thing is that I can't get it on my table. So I'm going to open it from here and I'm going to set everything right here. See my hand? I got a resin burn, you guys. I told you I couldn't be trusted. So I wonder if I should grab something. Let me pause this. Okay, so I went and found a container to put everything in so I don't lose anything. Look at pipettes. Awesome. Sticks. Awesome. I am so excited. I can hardly stand it. They sent me cups. Looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cups. This appears to be lids. A book. Does anyone read these? I'm not sure what these are. Oh, are they some sort of protective surfaces for, to put on your surface? There's a lot of them. There are 4 of them. Awesome. I wonder if there's a list inside the little pamphlet, because I don't know what this is, although it all looks so cool. So this talks about the actual resin, but it doesn't talk about what's in this particular box. So we'll just keep going. These things are so awesome for so many different things, you guys. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at these awesome silicone cups. They are 16 ounces. Ooh, that is wonderful. Thank you, Resiners. And then these gloves, which I'm going to be honest with you, these are nicer than some of the gloves that come in these kits and things, right? Okay, so now it looks like I'm getting down to where there's going to be resin. Once I get rid of all of the packing. Look at it, it's so beautiful. Oh, these must be, so do these have the pores in it? Pore spouts? Or is it different? Ooh, it is this pore spout. Okay. Okay, so do you see it down inside there? So you guys, wow, this is so amazing. Look at that. I have used their UV resin, but I have not purchased their actual 2-part epoxy. So that's the end of the box. What a fabulous box it was. Okay, part A, part B. Now, I've recorded this much. I will do a project with it and add it to this, and then I will upload the video. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so that was fun, opening that box together. Oh, I'll tell you. It's amazing when you get something fun like that in the mail. So this is UV resin from Resiners, and I've been using this in some of my projects. I also use Let's Resin, UV resin, so those 2 are the only 2 I've tried so far. But I'm going to get this part started, and then we will use the new 2-part epoxy that I just got. to fill in the rest. So let me get... So what I do with these is I do a couple things. I will heat it up. My room is really cold. Heat it up, get the bubbles out, give it a little bit of more of a liquidy, not so much like a kind of a gel or honey. It's less honey-like. So there's that. Then I will take a pair of tweezers, and I probably should do it the other way around, but this is just the way I do it. I check for bubbles, move them out of the way if they're there. This is going to be a coaster and magnet set for my daughter. Let me see, where's this? Okay. So then I can get some of those bubbles with this. And then it's really important for me to get them in the right... Okay, I got to work with this thingy over here. So let me pause for a second. Okay, so I'm going to try the heat gun again just to kind of get a uniform space around it. It does show sometimes. So the more uniformed I can get, the better it'll look in the long run. Okay, so I'm going to get this situated. So the colors I'll be working with today are going to be similar to what you've seen me working in the last couple of videos, but I'm going to add some extras. So let me get some little cups. That resin was like working with butter because it was on my porch and the sun was on it. It is so smooth and then just went through the bubbler like a breeze. So I'm really excited, and it really is reminding me that I need to heat my resin before I use it. I'm in a very cold room down here, and I just really need to work with that. So I did get a new mica powder. There it is, ROLIO Baroque Mauve, Baroque Mauve. And this is the exact color I've been looking for in my journeys around the internet, looking for the purples for my bathroom and for my daughter's new place. It's kind of a plum, and this is I think the closest I've come so far, and I'm just really excited because then that means I can get started on some things for my bathroom. There we go. Oh, it is stunning. Stunning. Anyways, I'm so excited. Even if all of this doesn't turn out, I'm just excited. So you'll have to put up with my excitement. Okay, so there's that. I'm not going to be, well, I am going to be using a little bit more than I think. So I'm going to do that. Now, I did a project yesterday. I'll show you this. And I think I'm going to try to copy that technique, but with the different colors that I'm going to be working with now. And I don't mean by fully different colors, I mean different products, because it's very similar color palette. It's going to be the same Laura's Ink Corners. I'm sorry, I don't know where I got that. Laura's Art Corner, where I get inks. I guess maybe that's where I managed to come up with that combination. So I did a little bit of Gold Rush in there, and somewhere over here is the vanilla. So I have vanilla and the gold, and I'll have the Baroque, which I'm going to go ahead and mix up, but I'm also going to do another accent, and I just don't know what yet. I just don't know. But let's see how this is turning out. Boy, look at that. That resin. It's a beautiful resin, let me tell you. Now that purple, unfortunately, is a little bit still similar to the other purple I did, which wasn't quite deep enough. It's not completely bright. You can tell there's a certain amount of dullness to it, like maybe a little bit of black in there. So I definitely want more of a plum. So I'm gonna pause and play around a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out a couple things. I'm gonna use the ROLIO pigment paste that I just ordered in Ocean Tide. I probably wasn't intending on going this direction, but here I am, so I'm doing it. I'm also gonna add some of this Brilliant Bronze chunky glitter to a portion of the blue. And then put that away. So now I will have that. I just like, if it's about my choices, if I can choose, I like a little bit of glitter and shine and things. So that's what I'm going to choose to do. So I'm going to turn that back on while I'm finishing up this. So this is all the purple I have because as I did last time, chose to not do as much purple as I do the other color. So, but it just is what it is. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it. So that one, I ended up not changing it. I think I'll see how it dries, and then in future projects, if I need it a little bit deeper, then I'll do that. So now we have this one, which is pigment paste, but translucent. Mica powder, which is not translucent, and then glitter in a translucent. So let's see if this is done. That is done. Whew. And that is done. Turn that off. Move that over here. So I have this coaster, and I have, what I'm going to do is make this into a refrigerator magnet. It's an oval shape, and it's very thin. I'll show you. See how thin it is? I think it's going to be perfect for that. Okay, so what I did with this particular project, I just got to make sure to not get near the crosses, as close to the crosses. Although the crosses will still be very much on top. Anyways, we'll see. I put vanilla alcohol ink from Laura's Art Corner. Try that. See how that works. And then this gold. This is the Gold Rush. I like to put them near each other so they kind of mix together and possibly don't leave circles as easily. Who knows? If there's going to be dots, maybe there's going to be dots. Alrighty, so I'm going to kind of do this the same as I do my pendants and my my pocket hugs, and I'm just going to mix around all the different, I like sections of the part with the glitter or the clear. Then I come in with the next one and do it in a different area, but yet overlapping. So we have that one. And I'll come over here and do this one. Then I'm going to come in with the blue, because everything that touches the silicone first is what is the most prominent. I'm going to try to break that up. Let's see if I can have that not be a complete circle. And I got to be careful with that glitter because it's going to sink down. It did it in another project I just did, so I might not even add all of this. but I will put it on the side and I won't be as worried about it over there. Okay, I'm moving these where I shouldn't be. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to fill it up. Stay right along the edge so that it'll just kind of flow forward, maybe. I don't know. It's just the way that I do the other things I do. I don't want to sound like I know what I'm doing in the sense of any sort of technique or how anything works. It's just how I do. I like to move them around more organically if I can. Boy, that's pretty. Oh, I wish you could see that. I have a lot more to do though, and I have an uneven spot there. There we go. Is this one? Yeah, this one's uneven too. Okay. Oh my goodness. Even the back of this is going to be amazing. Okay, so more purple. Well, maybe. Let's just stick a little bit in there. You never know until you're done exactly what benefit or problem it created. I was tempted to put Sinker White in here too, but I'm going to just do this for now. Just keep layering up. Getting close. Come on, drip. It is a really beautiful purple, and it's much closer to what I was hoping to have than the other purple I was working with this last time. So I'm keeping the glitter to one side on that particular one for sure, and I think I'll be able to do that over here too. This one probably needs to be done because it doesn't need to be domed by any means. Let's see. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to pause here and then do some finishing up, and then we'll be back for demold. Alrighty, I'm back with my gift from Resiners, and I'm so excited to share with you what I created with it. So I have this coaster, and this is, I'm making a magnet out of it. Now the back is just awesome, and I'm really hoping that the front is just as awesome, but we know that that's not always the case. I made the backs of these with the leftover, and so I was excited about that. It was a beautiful pour. Thank you, Resiners, for the gift. Okay, so they gifted me 2-part epoxy, and then I had also used the UV resin for the front, and now we'll get to see how it all turned out. Okay, so I just peeked so that I could turn it up the right way. You ready? Oh goodness. Oh goodness, look at that. So I think what I've learned from this one is I will go all the way to the edges with the UV resin so that I don't have that. That happens in some of the other projects that I make too, but usually they're so small it isn't so obvious. Oh my goodness though, look at the way, let me turn this. So look at the way the resin let the colors mix, but yet, and this was a little bit warm I suppose, but not gloopy warm, and still kept its independent. Oh, I really like that. And of course the glitter. And this is Laura's Art Corners Gold and Vanilla. Wow. Awesome. Okay, let's look at the next one. And this one, let me glance, is gonna be this way. Here we go. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in or not. I'm gonna try though to zoom in on that. I love it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me today. I had such fun designing these and using Resiner's resin to accomplish my vision in my mind. Coaster and a magnet for my daughter's new home. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Tell them